Party guys! Welcome back to the world of terrifying silence in OpenXCom. So you might be wondering, it's the end of the month. What happened? Simply put, I spent about 30 minutes going through explaining bases and stuff like that. It's like, ugh. Basically, unlocked wide array sonar. We unlocked some different weapons, the X rifle, the stun grenades, etc. The laser weapons. But basically, you've not missed a single mission, which is the main reason why that entire section of the thing is cut. It was boring. It was quite it was it's terribly boring. So we're here. Basically, we had one mission pop, a cruise line mission here. The craft could not reach it, and so it timed out. So for this month, we're actually fairly bad on points, as you can see here, minus 500. I'm hoping with this mission and the research we've done, we can sort of recover that to a barely under zero. Certainly a night mission, but nothing I can do about it. I can't risk this mission timing out, because if this mission times out, then it might be the end of XCOM. We'll be that negative on points. So we have the laser rifles for the on-land missions now. Still missing. Right, so we'll go with laser SMG. And the SMG boys, back them up with the Magnas. Oop. Realistically, we need Magnas on more people anyway. But we'll use the laser SMG people. Should just, nah. Thought I could just copy paste it would fill in, but... Alright. Time to die. Overwatch. Overwatch. Close the gap with the laser SMG. So we want him to drop here. Any sprint? Yeah. Go long. Alright. Head this way. Down. Head this way and look down. Just hold this position. Reaction fire. Perfect. Looks clear. Move up. Right. Another enemy. Crouch. Yeah, laser weapons are quite the considerable upgrade over what we were having to slog through with before. Aha, actually revealed something. Nope. Perfection. Move you up. Shit. It's a lot closer than I thought. but thankfully. The guy up front is the one with the laser SMG. Yeah, and this is why it's important to have weapons that can shoot a lot. Thread the needle there. Yeah, and looking at the laser rifle, it's pretty much... You're gonna want to be aimed firing here. Or not aimed. Snap. Snap seems to be what's actually good. I'll move this guy down the hedgerow, move him up to like here, and right, perfect. What do we do? Mutant. Alien containment is done, but we don't actually have any, what's it called? Healing supplies to actually heal these idiots. Whoa! You have a firearm. Well, he needs to die. Just chuck this deep. Step around to the side, and yeah, the farm fields take so many time units to move through. Oh shit, he's getting rushed down. Neil, auto. Yeah, pretty hard to beat the auto in that one. Move up and be ready for the enemy to move out of here and get reaction fired. Aimed shot. Auto. That's pretty good. If we can end the mission on this turn, or in between turns, I think we might actually bring some people back alive. Okay, 1 surrendered and 2 aliens recovered. Okay, so that's more than enough. Cool. Yeah, mutated human interrogation. Cool, and Cult of the Drowned God. So that's out of the way. How's the shotgun? I mean, I don't think I'm extra interested in any more extra shotguns, if really at all. Shard pistol is using alien weapons, so that is interrogated officers. That is a long way off, so we'll keep it just in case for cash. Mutations analysis. We'll keep the corpses for now, but that, if it does end up being nothing, that's just some extra good money. Oh, wrong base. One thing I do want is off the particle disturbance and onto the mutant. Because we are manufacturing stuff now. These are the dart pistols, which are basically how to stun people that isn't just a massive harpoon. How's the lab done? Done in 4 days. Okay, so yeah, only some people are particularly happy, and the rest sort of have dealt with it. So we still got 102 monthly rating. I think that was mainly just because of our excellent research. If we go to funding, yeah, some people are particularly happy, like mainly the people recovering. So like Neo Japan, New Mexico, because now we're actually including New Mexico, predominantly covering them, and Federation of Kree, of course. So mainly the people who were protecting, and where we did the actual good missions. So all in all, not that bad. One thing that was something. 2 X rifles, yeah. Put on the other 2 laser rifles. I don't want people to have the laser SMG. Dart gun completed, so now we work on the ammo, which takes 4 days. Very good. Laboratory's almost done. Oh, this is a major misplay on my part. How many people can a living quarter store? 50. So 25 leads to 25 more people. That's fine. Store a large storage facility? Yes. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna need a ton of equipment in this base to fully stock 3 vehicles. Anyway. So there's the lab done, but this total misplay on my part. Ideally, at the first of the month, we would have onboarded 25 more scientists, and we would really get them in within 6 days and start researching, but I mean, paying for you can't even it'd take basically the whole salary, and then base information monthly cost like scientists 750,000. Like we'd be nearly doubling our maintenance at that point for only like a third of the month's work, which is just not economical. So there's the wide arrays coming online. So now we actually have a huge access. The next thing I need to be doing is build facilities. So living quarters is 50 people. So what I'm going to do is if we actually look at base information monthly cost. Okay. So it's, and the base maintenance is just flat. So this is actually relatively cheap to run in its current state. So what I actually want to do is go training pool, 5 aquanauts and 25 sword space. Pretty worthless. And I want to purchase a Seamaster just immediately. Because we have to be able to launch from this base. Just want to check training real quick. Yep. Very good. And then equip the submarine. Everyone off. Everyone off. I just want fish food on now. Fish food. Then sort by fire and accuracy. Okay. At least get everyone to ensign. Because when Terra mission pops, I'm not interested in taking rookies on the Terra mission. Even if there'll be rookies in reality, I don't want them to be rookies statistically, like on paper. Our auto gun. Sell? That's pitiful. Also pitiful. It's pitiful. We'll take 8 jet harpoons with 30 clips. How long is it going to take to do? 20 days. Holy crap. Yeah. How much is it? I want to build a new base. I want it to cover Europe. I know I'm not going to be doing scientist either way this month, so I really just want to get coverage over Europe. I think I'm just gonna... If I don't put it up here to cover this, there's no way I get this part of the world with another base, so it just has to go like up here in the North Sea. Yeah, but if North Sea is 750, North Atlantic is 800, but Arctic region is 60. Because the next base can be like here, and then I have another base like here, and then like another base, the final one like here, or like here. And we can cover everything at that point. But the next one here, because this will cover all of Europe, Eurasia. As far down here as I can go with still being Arctic. In this pocket. Okay, cool. This is going to be the manufacturing base, ideally. So it's going to be called the wet work. We're going to airlock immediately. Build facilities. We're going to need sub pins because we'll be building here, and then we'll slap the living quarters down immediately. All right. Seamaster 2, so we can equip the fish food. Sort by fire and accuracy. We can at least give. But you can see here, like, by us training all that first month, our worst guy, quote unquote, is still 59 firing accuracy, which is actually decent. Like we can see here mid 70s, like we can see that these people who haven't been firing are actually getting up to snuff. The main problem we have right now is, of course, laser carbines are all we have, which is fine. And magnum mass grenades. But it means that underwater missions at this time are impossible. How much are 8 ADS rifles with 16 clips? That's fine. Whatever, if we go on a singular mission, it pays itself back. Singular mission with those clips, and it pays it back, or with those weapons. I also want 10 stun grenades, 10 dye grenades, 10 chem flares. Then equip the submarine, just shove dye, stun, chem. I also want on Seamaster 1. There we go, stun grenades. 14, please. Okay, that's a very small. There is no weapons on this Seamaster, which is an oversight. How much is the deep bomb launcher? What can fit on it? Submarine. Torpedo. Alright, UFOpedia, craft weapon. So we have the deep bomb is 100 with 8 kilometers, 90% accuracy. This is the big boy. Less shots, way bigger range, less accuracy. Mainly all I care about is the range. So, depleted uranium head launcher with 9 reloads. What are we using? It's the deep bomb on this, right? Yeah, it's fine. It's gone instantly off the radar presence. We'll equip. And on this, we'll actually re-equip this as well to none and sell off deep bomb launcher with the deep bombs and purchase a DUP head with not enough support space. So we'll have the ammo that's needed to fire on stock, and that's about it. It's in, equip submarine. It's just enough ammo to stock the craft, and that's it. Which is another reason why we desperately need the large storage facility here, because as you can see, we're already out of space. So there we go, particle disturbance. I want to do the corpse. A lot of this is poor. We just have to deal with it. Main thing though, oh, we can produce these. How many have we made? 4, that's enough. 14 clips. That's all I can be estimated. And there's the cargo ship mission. So cannot be reached by XCOM HQ and cannot be reached. Oh, see, this is the problem. These crafts are so garbage. I mean, I'm just gonna send anyway, because storage space exceeded. Oh, transfer to the proving ground. I mean, not the Darkon. You guys can have the shotgun. I don't even think I've researched that piece of trash yet. You can have the carbine. You can have the harpoons. Good enough. Yep. Running low on fuel. So dumb. And then at Proving Ground, we can just... We're done with the harpoon crap. See you later. Transfer. Shore settlement. Let it roll a little bit. More. There we go. Call it the Drowned God. So this will probably be the thing that stops these stupid missions from happening in the first place. And Seamaster 1 and launch. Might as well take stun grenades. I blew him sky high there. Rhyme and Chuck. It's why I love grenades in this game. They're so good. The XCOM files throwing grenades are like... You actually have to have people who are good at it to do it consistently without killing everyone. And but nah, normal XCOM, every person is a professional shot put player, professional hammer thrower. They're all gods at tossing crap. I mean, look at that throw. It's just perfect. It's ridiculous that you can do this. Like, I mean, just look at that. It's just so dumb. Throwing crap is so good. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe wondering why I'm trying to knock them out. It's just economy at this point. They're probably more alive than dead. Yeah, that's my bad. He got hit there. How we looking? Okay, you're practically dead. You're the ult grenade guy. Cool. Well, there's no close quarters combat penalty in this game, so might as well light him up. And let's begin the next round of tossing. Shoop. And boop. And sprint back. Bada boop. I especially want to capture that guy alive because he looks different. And normally when it comes to modded XCOM packs, essentially the one standard golden rule is you're playing Pokemon and you've got to catch all of the different types of Pokemon to win the game. Is generally the way you got to think of it in a lot of games. Bam. It's unconscious. Not unconscious. Not unconscious. Okay, so these guys are pretty tough. This guy's probably dead. He's gonna bleed. not get, you know, dead-fied right here. Alright, go out, Rambo. Bam. 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 Very cool. We don't accidentally want to kill any of the downed guys. So we're probably just going to start going crazy. Might as well toss a grenade at that guy. Okay. We'll just dash over here real quick, take a look at him. Mutant, so we're actually going to pack his equipment and stand on his slot. Here's a guy with a shotgun. And that was a guy with a shotgun. I'm going to dash forward, especially on this guy, because he is dead after this turn. That's one important thing I will say, is people who you know are dead or in a position who are likely to die, if you can, you should always dash them forward. And what I mean by that is, like this guy, he's gonna bleed out. His only chance for him to survive is to end the mission. And so you should dash him forward. So he has died from a fatal wound. So his only chance at survival was for him to find the remaining enemies and then for the rest of the squad to take them out. So that was his only chance to survive. And so any movement, any action that is not him directly doing that, it might as well just be him dropping a grenade at his feet and exploding, right? So that's why it seems illogical and even like, well, you're just throwing away your soldier's life to sprint him forward through fog like that. Well, he's already dead. His only chance of survival is for the mission to end immediately. So that is what he will be doing no matter what. Send this guy up to the roof. No one up there. It's getting to be where's the final guy. Playing Where's Waldo, as always in XCOM. There he is. It's actually armed. He's got a gun. Take him down. No line of fire. Bam. Alright, so we lost one XCOM operative, the first casualty of the playthrough. Big rip. 5 live aliens recovered. Look at the score. We got more score from recovering live aliens than we did on the corpses, on the artifacts, and killing them. So taking them alive is economical in points, but also look at this. We can sell them for a crap load too. That's what I'll be doing. Look at that, 150k. And the corpses, we'll sell off these. We've got more at home. Explosives can be gone too. And we'll just keep the shard stuff. And we need more stun grenades. These worked beautifully. They worked beautifully. I'm probably only going to be saving the dart pistol for close encounters like breaches of UFOs. Speaking of, how are we doing on that? Cancel that. And now we can work on this. Look at that. Look at the profit on that margin. So basically 5 engineers are making 165,000. So then we can go to base information. Upkeep of technicians are 125,000. So we can go to manufacture. One technician makes 33,000, while their monthly cost is 25,000 apiece. So that means they are making a net profit of $8,000. So you have a technician that's worth 50,000 up front. So we divide that by 8, which is, well, 8 divided by 50,000. Nope, sorry. Let me remember how to do ratios here. $50,000 divided by 8,000. Yes, so in 6.25 months, an engineer will have paid for themselves doing particle disturbance sensor manufacturing is the idea. But the most important part is that they are paying more to you than their monthly upkeep. So there is an actual like net positive thing to be doing with your engineers per month. So when you buy them, basically the way is like, okay, 6 months to turn a profit is a long time, which is very true, which means making money through engineers on at least particle disturbance sensors that's not a strategy we would want to pursue. But what that means is if we feel like we need equipment produced faster, then in the downtime between equipment being produced, we're not losing money on that, which is comforting. So we'll keep spinning. We can equip the sub here with a new man because we lost one. And then we'll go, transfer to XCOM HQ. Felipe. And we'll purchase in a new Aquanaut here. And then we want to equip the sub with 3 of these. Stun dart clip. No harpoon. Sell the harpoon. None of that. No more harpoon. We've evolved. We have the stun grenades. Felipe is here, so we can start training Felipe. And one thing I also want to check is UFOpedia. General equipment. Magnablast, that's very cool. Knife, okay. I just want to get these done. Main thing though I'm looking for is the stun grenade. There we go. Yep, usable only on surface. So if we actually do want to stun people underwater, i.e. aliens or monsters, we're going to be requiring... Aha, so see this is a mission now that is well out of range of our main XCOM HQ, but is perfectly within range of Seamaster 2. Launch mission. Reported strange creatures emerging from the depths. Investigate the area and search for answers. Extreme caution is advised. This mission will be completed when all enemy units have been eliminated or neutralized. Excuse me. Recovery of any artifacts, technology, and corpses can then be initiated. To abort the mission, return XCOM Aquanauts to the flying sub or place them on the drop cord / DPV rendezvous points and click on the abort mission icon. It's daytime, so we don't need that. So this is the Barebone Squad. That's the kit. Right here, baby. Maybe wondering why. This is maximum impact gaming right here. Maximum impact for noob soldiers. Gun that shoots automatically, plus... Wow. That man, he deserves a promotion. Promote him immediately, Corporal. But yeah, basically, fully automatic rifle and grenades. Smoke grenades for themselves, pull the pin, drop it at their feet to give themselves easy cover. 2 explosives for flushing enemies out of easy cover, and automatic rifles for their, of course, lackluster aim. And of course, most importantly, large magazine size. So yeah, so we can go ahead and move everyone up. Dropped them. Reaction fire downs another. Move up, sweep the map. This is also another thing I always do. You can sort of have seen it naturally, but I'll just say it outright. The way I play XCOM, and this comes from playing the XCOM files, is sweeping maps. So on the XCOM files, there was thousands of enemies on every single map. So what you want to do is, if you can determine, for example, I've walked to this corner, I've seen there's no enemies here. So what I can do is start turning my squad. And as I sweep the map, I know that there's no enemies behind me, and ideally is to take 2 separate squads, we can fire from 2 sides into the center of the map, sweep the sides, and basically push all of the enemies into one corner of the map for 2 alternating lines of fire. So here, just barrage this guy, because I don't actually want to go. Oh. It's where the grenades come in. I don't actually want to approach this person. Well, that monster. Reaction fire. Pew, pew, pew. I have no idea if this guy can even shoot. Shoot his back. So, oh, that was a total misclick. There we go. Now it's actually firing at him. Damn. Job done. Very good. Creeper corpse. We're just gonna sell this. And buy up some ADS clips. So there you go, that was 40k made off those creeper corpses and some money. So that paid for basically all the equipment on the craft, and now all we're doing is trying to pay back the other 40k. 400k we spent on the actual submersible itself. Well, the Sea Master, or the Scam Master, basically, with how garbage it is. Yeah, it is costing a lot per monthly, but what are you gonna do? We have an excess of money and a lack of points right now, so it's just the world we live in. Starting next month, we'll hire more people in. There we go, new recruit. So we'll hire in 20 more guys starting next month, start to get them training. Because ideally what's going to happen is, instead of, basically for the wet work next month, is the 8 people who have been on the craft right now and these other 2 guys who have been training will then be transferred to this place. So we can actually start here. I just want to copy this for now. So yeah, training pool, general stores. We're actually going to build a large storage right here. But we do want an on-site training pool. And what's it take for the... So the wide array is each scanner has a 20% chance of detecting a submersible or airborne craft every 30-minute scan cycle. And a standard sonar has a 10% chance of detecting a submersible or airborne craft per 30-minute scan cycle. So basically, from what I understand, is a scan cycle is like boop, boop, boop. And by having 2, essentially sometimes, especially with like an alien assault, you might only detect the ship here. Well, that's because it's entered your scan cycle as it's passed. So one thing I want to do eventually is actually destroy this standard sonar in the main base, like dismantle it, and rebuild in its place another wide array sonar to take its place. So we're actually going to wait on the month because we'll just want to build a wide array sonar immediately in that place. Okay, large storage facility done. So now you can see we have, instead of just 65 space, we now have 375. So this will give us more than enough places. Ideally, we can send 2 squads out of here. that will be the eventual goal, is 2 squads and 1 interdiction submarine. Ideally will be the biggest, heaviest mother effer with the best weapons that we have. That if an alien battleship ever comes to attack the base, we can send it out and at least rough it up before it lands. And we'll fly interdiction missions from other places. Small sub, we're gonna go after it. Okay, it's in our scan circle. Bum bum. We'll continue at interception. Whoa. We had it for a second. Oh, it's escape. It's gone. Hopefully whatever mission it was on, we scared it off. We'll send again. Last known location. No, it's gone. That's the second sub we saw. We saw it. Now the next question is, were they landing or were they landing like into the sub and they've got like a base down here? They're like landing, refueling, and they've got a base down here or over here, and then they exited. We can consult alien activities, so North Atlantic comparatively. So we're keeping basically the way this works is like, obviously this doesn't tell you a lot, but we'll keep a 0 in line so we can sort of see a good gauge. Yeah, that was last month, but I'm looking this month. So South Atlantic, yeah, that's the 2 we just, oh shit. So that's the 2 we just saw. And the most important thing though, is this works. Basically you can imagine this is like the global database for like all alien activity of like every Earth government sharing. So this is like the true activity. So like here, South Pacific, down here, right? Like we obviously didn't detect, you know, anything in the South Pacific. Or is this? No, this is the Pacific Ocean. I'm very sorry. I always get these mixed up. Basically, Atlantic Ocean, Atlantic, Atlantis, World War II. Kind of remember Pacific. Yeah. So that is what we're detecting. So that might be where the base is down there. Africa Corp is unhappy. Reduced financial commitment. That's fine. So there's heavy aquatic weapons. Gas cannon, hydrojet cannon, torpedo launcher. Very cool. Medkit. We lost a guy. Could have saved him with the medkit. Okay, so what we're going to do is instantly stop doing this. And we're going to, very first thing, gas cannon. Get me 2 gas cannons. We want gas cannon high explosive bolts. 20 of those. And we're going to want 1 hydrojet cannon with a we're gonna want 4, 10. We're gonna want a torpedo launcher. 2 torpedo launchers, 1 for the new squad. And we're gonna want 20 torpedoes. 10 for each launcher. Very good. Next thing immediately. Scientist. Boom. Okay, we can afford 25 scientists, so we're doing that. Very good. 25 technicians, that's a bit much. Bit rich for my blood. Boom, hire them in. Instantly wet work. Build facilities, wide array sonar. Construct, wide array sonar. Episode's getting kind of long at this point, but I want to at least get 1 more mission. These have been kind of piddler missions. How many Aquanauts? 10? Alright, send them in. Transfer these guys out. And transfer to wet work. And we need to make up some spending cash here. So we'll Sell some mutated corpses and a shard pistol. At wet work. We still need more money. Sell a mutant, sell some creeper corpse. Alright, good enough. So at the wet work, we're gonna have 10 laser rifles, 10 magnas, and that's all the storage we can afford. We're gonna have to make some more money. Money's getting tight, man. Money's getting tight in here. Underwater activity detected. Seamaster 1, please. Launch mission. We're gonna try to garner some stuns here. Get the deep pack going. I almost always move on turn 1. That's because I spawn in the open and I'm forced to. But once you get a singular craft that allows you to start actually inside of it, you shouldn't be moving on turn 1. The reason for that is every unit on the map at the start of a mission starts with full-time units. You just get to go first. So what that means is if there's an alien hiding behind these rocks and I turn the corner and pull an action in front of it, it has full-time units. So obviously it can take reaction fire, but for more of how you have your time units full, like right now, I have enough time units to shoot and reaction fire. Your likeliness to reaction fire goes up more with how many time units you have left remaining. So because aliens have good reactions anyway, and they start with all of their time units, that means at the start of a mission, it is incredibly likely that you will be getting hit by reaction fire. Wow, that guy is really up there in here. It's a good thing they go down in one shot. Alright. Shallow west. Yeah, we're running interdiction with Seamaster 2. It's actually touchdown. Yo. I'm extremely confused at what happened there. Oh shit. There's no men on the Seamaster. That's extreme oversight on my part. There's not a single man in that base right now. Oh. That's so bad. Oh, that's extremely disappointing. But that's where we're gonna have to call it there. I don't want to drag that any longer. I really kind of wanted to end the episode on a first time meeting the actual alien menace, but man, that's disappointing. Missing a sub like that because of the failure to have men on the craft. Man, I want to say, yeah, you'll have that, but you really shouldn't. That's just a complete and utter misplay on my part. So, ending on that though. Note though, no negative months so far, going pretty well. Research, hopefully we're ahead of the difficulty curve on our weaponry, and only one man lost. So, that'll be all for this episode, and I hope to catch you all in the next one.